Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here.
Chapter 178. This box. It doesn't seem like an ordinary item. It is a jewel passed down through the imperial family for generations. Since you will soon become a member of the imperial family, I thought it would be nice for you to hold on to one of its treasures in advance. I put some thought into it, expected. I am deeply honored, Your Majesty. It seems she's determined to win my favor. Anyway, I should return this to Perez later. By the way, there is much to discuss regarding Lady Lombardi and the second prince's engagement period and wedding. When is Lord Lombardi expected to return from Chesayu? There it is. The Empress's true intention. Then I suppose it's time for me to begin as well? Your Majesty, please do not misunderstand my intentions and hear me out. My father has no time or energy to focus on anything outside of Chesayu right now, not physically, not time-wise, and most importantly, not financially. However, I do know of a place that might be of help to Your Majesty. Where is that? Pellet Trading Company. My mentor, Claravan Pellet, is someone who, when it comes to money and business, can let go of past matters if the conditions are right. Shall I ask my mentor about it, Your Majesty? You did well, Tia. The dessert will be here soon, so just wait a little longer. Okay, thank you, Perez. But are you sure this is okay? What is? The Empress borrowing money from Pellet Trading Company. That. Don't worry, I don't actually intend to lend her money. Pellet Trading Company will buy the bonds for the construction costs the Empress owes to Lombardi. We'll tell her there's no need to repay them immediately. In the end, Anginas will owe money to Pellet Trading Company instead of Lombardi. That way, when you make your move, I can support you, Perez. All right, I got it. And you don't have to push yourself so hard. Push myself, back there in front of the Empress, when you held my hand. Even if she's suspicious, what could she say? Don't you think? Perez, you haven't forgotten either, have you? That we are only engaged by contract. Perez and I can never be more than this. No, we must not be. I must not cross that line. Tia. The one pushing yourself is you. Tia. Don't hide your feelings. Your Highness, your Academy colleagues have come to see you. Huh. I'm so sorry. How rude, Caitlin. It's all right. I'll be going, Perez. Ah. Oh. Greetings, Lady Lombardi. Hello. It's been a while, Lady Ramona. Hello, Lady Lombardi. I can't believe you remember me. Wait a moment, I'll escort you. Your guests are waiting, Perez. I'll see you later. Could you call for my carriage, Kailis? Yes, Lady Florentia. Then I'll be on my way. Goodbye, Perez. Lady Florentia. Caitlin, I sincerely apologize for earlier. I will make sure to be extra careful from now. It's all right, Caitlin. There won't be a next time, so don't worry too much about it. What? Take care on your way back, Caitlin. Lady Florentia. Because of the Lombardi scholarship next week, I need to discuss something with the family head and will be visiting the estate. Scholarship? But it's not time for the scholarship to be held yet. Right. This happened in my past life too. A scholarship event held earlier than usual. Is it because of that? Do you have any prior engagements that week? In that case, no, I'll be at the estate. Would you be able to spare a moment? There's someone I'd like to introduce to you, if Caitlin is introducing them. My answer is already decided. All right, Caitlin. Chapter 1, 179. I'm a little tired. I should ask Laurel to prepare the hot bath. Hey, you! It was you, wasn't it? What are you talking about? If you're going to ask a question, do it properly, Belzac. You kidnapped my sister. Kidnap her? Taking the person who was locked in the room and sending them far away. If that's not kidnapping, then what is it? Then why did you have Lorraine locked up? My sister was meant to marry His Royal Highness the Crown Prince. And you had her run off with that country bumpkin? Was that really for Lorraine's sake? Is there anything worse than throwing away a chance to marry into the imperial family and becoming a woman who ran away with some country bumpkin? A chance to marry into the imperial family? Back was marrying a guy like Astana an opportunity? Flinch. If it's such a great opportunity, why don't you marry him and choose your words carefully? You are not angry because I supposedly ruined Lorraine's honor. What is truly infuriating is that you and your dear parents lost the opportunity to benefit from it. What? Wake up, Belzac. Unless you want to be kicked out of the family like your father, how dare you? And you're getting angry at the wrong person. The reason you can no longer see Lorraine isn't because of me. It's because of your foolish parents who tried to sell their daughter to a scoundrel like Astana. How can I read a book when I feel like this? Why does he keep making that expression? In moments like these, it bothers me to realize that I can read emotions well on a seemingly expressionless face. An expression he makes every time he looks at me and touches me. A mixture longing for me and fear of losing me. Even if I try to ignore it, I can't. It's too much. The unidentified knock made my heart, which had just begun to calm, start racing again. Hello, Perez. Sorry for coming so suddenly, Tia. Haha, there's nothing to be sorry about. It's just that what happened a while ago has me very worried. I'm fine. Rather, you should also have some tea. Ah! Perez! You really? Why are you acting so recklessly? What if you get seriously hurt? Even if the teacup fell with the pajamas on, I wouldn't have hurt myself badly. Seriously, why does he keep acting like this? It's better than you getting hurt. Perez, you... Why is it that, in your eyes, you see only me? I like you. I like you, Tia. For me, you are the most important person. So don't cry. Seriously, since when have I been crying? Why? Perez, why do you like me? You gave me hope. You told me I should live. Since that day I have lived for you, Tia. I can't help but love you. You love me? From the moment we first met, you were my world. Chapter 180. HMM. TIA. Nan. Perez? Wow. Wait, just a moment. Why? Why are you sad? Perez. I will become the head of the family. Yes, I know, and you must ascend the throne. I suppose so. Knowing that our end is in sight like this. How can I not be sad? My heart is beating like this. It's telling me I want to be with you. I want to pour out my selfish desires, but I can't. Tia. The imperial law does not prevent the second child from becoming emperor. It's just that there's no precedent, and it doesn't prevent a woman from becoming the head of the family either. But the head of the family cannot become empress. The moment she becomes empress, that woman loses all rights of inheritance, as if being wholly absorbed as the existence of the imperial family. Even the name of her birth family only remains as a trace in her middle name. My choice is made, Perez. Even if given several opportunities, I will choose the family, my family, the Lombardi, I mean. I'm sorry. If it's because of that, you don't have to be sad, Taya. What do you mean? A world where I cannot be with you has no meaning for me. I will change the world, so you don't have to worry. Don't be sad anymore, Tia. When you're sad, it feels like someone is cutting my heart with a knife. Perez. The day of the Lombardi Scholarship Foundation. Isn't it so beautiful? It is. It's like it's alive. I've heard of Alfio Jean's reputation, but I never imagined it would be this impressive. I don't know who that woman is, but doesn't it seem like she has a deep affection for the trees? But why such small trees and not grown ones? Come in. You've arrived just in time. Greetings. Head of the family. Living as a commoner. Have you really become one? I'm sorry. It's been a while, Gillard Brown. No. Since you've inherited the family, I should now formally call you the head of the Brown family. Thank you for taking the time, head of the Lombardi family. Have a seat. Yes. You must have gone through a lot. I consider myself incredibly fortunate to be alive. Angina's did a terrible thing. To take away the right hand of someone who wields a sword. It was about 40 years ago that Angina's took all of the Brown family's land. The assassins. Angina's killed the young head of the Brown family and his eldest son, and even the adult men who could inherit the family. Even the successors who luckily survived had their limbs severed, and the young boys, including Gillard, had to lose their right hands. They were survivors and silent witnesses who had no choice but to remain silent. Only the survivors can sharpen the blade of revenge even more keenly. So, what is the reason you wanted to see me today? Please help the Brown family, Elder. Welcome, Caitlin, and welcome to Lombardi, Miss Ramona. No, Lady Ramona Brown. Chapter 181. Please help the Brown family, Elder. How so? I found a way to reclaim the land taken by Angina's, but first, we must reclaim our name. 10 years ago, Angina's erased our family from the registry, so we are no longer nobles. So you want help reclaiming your name in the noble council? It is presumptuous, but yes. What does Grim Lombardi gain? The Brown family, if reinstated, will be Lombardi's eternal ally. Ha! For the Brown family, no longer even found in the noble registry to be an ally, where else would you find such an empty promise? Besides, what reason do I have to trust you who have become the second prince's people? That wolf-like fellow tell you to? Since I can't exert power in the noble council, go to Lombardi and make a plea, even if it's an empty promise? I apologize. Consider yourself lucky. Tick. What? Fortunately, I haven't been pleased with Angina's recent behavior. Elder, in that case. Did you call for me, Patriarch? Johann, go and bring TA. Welcome, Lady Ramona Brown. Did you know that I am from the Brown family? Since when or how? Ramona. Excuse me. Oh, I apologize, you Lady Florentia. It's all right. And the two of you look very alike. Different appearances, but kind eyes and an upright demeanor. That reminds me that both of you are Browns. In the previous life, Caitlin asked her grandfather to help the Brown family, but her grandfather refused, and eventually Caitlin chose to fully become Perez's person. For Caitlin, who had deep affection and loyalty for Lombardi, it must have been a very difficult and painful decision. Ramona became Perez's official lover, and the Brown family was successfully reinstated, becoming the representative family of the West in place of Angina's. Then the current Brown patriarch must be meeting with grandfather now. Even if you ask again how I know, I won't tell you. Huh? Let's take a seat for now. By the way, Caitlin, may I ask you just one thing? Yes, please do. Why did you want to introduce Lady Ramona Brown to me? An important person? Because Lady Florentia is an important person. Currently, in the Lambru Empire, you are the one with the greatest power, aside from the Lombardi Patriarch. Caitlin is Perez's maid. Then I should assume she knows almost everything about me. So? From Lady Florentia's demeanor, I believe Ramona will be able to learn a great deal. Lady Ramona, may I see your hands for a moment? Yes. You haven't let go of the sword. I haven't missed a single day of training. I am the daughter of the Brown Patriarch. Lady Florentia, the Patriarch is calling for you. Is it strange that I suddenly called for my granddaughter? It's not that. Wait and see. You'll soon know why I called that child. Yes. Did you call for me, grandfather? Taye, have you come? Hello, Brown Patriarch. It's nice to meet you. What is this? This oppressive feeling? Greetings, Lady Lombardi. It's as if I'm facing the Lombardi Patriarch himself. Sit down. Yes, grandfathers. Taye, I believe you know to some extent about the Brown family's situation, and today the Brown Patriarch asked Lombardi for help. Patriarch, you made a good choice. Yes. I intend to entrust the Brown family's affairs to you, Tia, so I was saying, oh, Elder. Yes, I understand. So it begins, the test to prove whether I have the qualifications to become the Patriarch. Gillard Brown, once a promising prosecutor, but his right hand was cut off, and he has lived as a commoner ever since. If he were reintroduced to noble society as he is, he would quickly be picked apart by nobles waiting for entertainment, leaving nothing but bones. Brown Patriarch Omen, please speak, Lady Lombardi. His kind eyes are full of anxiety. He probably still doesn't trust me, but I'm not offended, since grandfather has entrusted the Brown family's affairs to me because I will do my best to help you, Patriarch. But there is one thing you must keep in mind. Can you do that? From now on, always hold your head high. Straighten your shoulders, too. From now on, you will be a patriarch befitting the name of the Brown family. I have confidence. Thank you for your help, Lady Lombardi. You're most welcome, Brown Patriarch. Chapter 1, 182. Please place your family seal here. It seems I've misunderstood Pellet Trading Company all this time. Huh? If it's a misunderstanding, I thought Pellet Trading Company had a very close relationship with Lombardi and wouldn't do business with Angina's. And there was also the Treva lumber matter before. It is true that Pellet Trading Company received a lot of help from Lombardi to get to where it is now. However, we can't be tied down by Lombardi forever because of that. Also, the Treva tree matter was very different from my intentions. All of that is in the past, so I won't worry about it. Thank you, Your Majesty the Empress. Then to finalize the contract. Just a moment. Lord Anginus needs to place his seal. I apologize, Your Majesty the Empress. However, the seal is only valid when placed by the Lord. I see. You do it. Ahem, yes, Your Majesty the Empress. Is this where I place it? Yes, that is correct, Lord Anginus. Then everything is settled now. I will look forward to the day we meet again, Your Majesty the Empress. By the way, Lord Anginus, this is my first time at the Imperial Palace. If you don't mind, could you show me the way out? It happens that I am leaving as well, so I will accompany you. Thank you. Oh dear. Why? What is the matter? Due to my carelessness, I wrote the wrong date on the contract. If you look here, the contract date is mistakenly written as last year. That is true, but is that important? Yes. If this is the case, the contract is invalid under imperial law, and I cannot arbitrarily change the date. Then should we go back now and tell Her Majesty the Empress? No, there is no need for that. Without bothering Her Majesty the Queen, I will visit the Angina's mansion tomorrow with a new contract. But to make a contract without Her Majesty the Empress present. Actually, whether Her Majesty the Empress is present or not is not an important matter. Today was just a courtesy visit to the Imperial Palace. It is the Angina's family, not Her Majesty the Empress, that Pellet Trading Company is contracting with. Under imperial law, Her Majesty the Empress has no rights over the Angina's family. Please take a look and confirm. I was inwardly anxious, but thankfully it's the same. It's the same as yesterday's contract. Have you finished checking? Yes it is. Here this part is the most important. Have you confirmed it? If an Angina's is unable to repay the interest and principal, the owner of Pellet Tea Trading Company becomes the owner of the Henferek territory, which is the collateral. If Angina's is unable to repay the interest and principal, you are a truly thorough person. However, we are only temporarily facing difficulties right now. The Angina's land that has been taken as collateral will not be transferred. I suppose so. Well then, shall we place the seal? Yes, that is correct. By the way, The contractor is listed as owner of Pellet Trading Company instead of Clarivan Pellet? Yes, that is correct. It is the same as your lordship's seal, for example. For me, Pellet Trading Company is like my own family. I hope this will be of help to Angina's during these difficult times. Helpful? Ha 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 ha. If you need more funds, please do not hesitate to ask. Oh, really? Yes. Isn't that how business usually is? They say that debt is also an asset. Then shall I burn this? Huh? Yes, please do so. Yes, please speak. So what I want to ask is it possible to lend money to an individual, not just the family?